Hey guys, ABC's Brad Milkey here. You're live on abcnews.com as we are here live at a Hillary Clinton town hall that she is about to hold in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It's the first snowy day of the year in Portsmouth, in the state of New Hampshire, and people here seem fired up even though the weather outside is cold. We've been waiting for over an hour in the snow, people still filing in. We're in a church right now, the South Church in downtown Portsmouth. We're going to go around talking to a few voters and a few Clinton supporters, finding out what they think as we sort of hit the stretch run leading up to the New Hampshire primary. We are exactly 6 weeks out from today from when voters will go to the polls in New Hampshire. So it's a critical time for these campaigns for Hillary Clinton and her Democratic rivals Bernie Sanders and Martin O'Malley. So let's go ahead and start to find out what people are thinking as we build up to Hillary Clinton coming on. That stream will also be here live on abcnews.com. And I want to bring in Terry Shoemaker right now. He's a surrogate with the Clinton campaign. And let's get you right over here, Terry. So we got the shot of the church behind us right now. And what can you tell us about what we're going to see from Hillary Clinton today?
Well, you're going to see a fired-up candidate. She's going to arrive and see all these people that can brave the really bad snowstorm to be here in the true New Hampshire primary tradition. We are undeterred by snowstorms, sleet storms. We're having both right now, and there are probably over 600-700 people crammed into this church. The staff is scurrying around trying to find a few extra seats, because there's still people out on the sidewalk in the snow and rain waiting to get in. Her supporters are clearly fired up. They're looking forward to the last 5 weeks, and I expect she's going to do very well in New Hampshire as she did in 08.
And Terry, you actually have a special relationship with the Clintons, right? You've known them for quite a while.
Well, this is my fourth Clinton campaign, Brad, and so I was one of his first supporters. I co-chaired both his campaigns. I've been on.
Have you? Yeah, sure. Okay. You know, we're keeping it casual.
Okay. I didn't know which way you wanted me to look.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Oh, sorry. So, you were with Bill Clinton back in '92?
Right. I started actually with him in '91, and I was one of his first supporters in the state. Co-chaired both of his campaigns. I've been a Clinton delegate to the National Convention 3 times.
And you accompanied Hillary this time around as she filled out the papers at the Concord State House there in the state capitol.
Yes, when she filed her candidacy. Actually, that was the 4th time I've gone with her to the Secretary of State's office to file candidacy papers, because she filed for him both times. He filed for president.
And tell me about the vibe in New Hampshire right now. What are voters thinking about? You know, we're 6 weeks out from the primary. Is it game time for these people, or are they still sort of shopping around?
New Hampshire voters have the luxury of being able to wait and decide late. We have a significant number of undecideds, I think, in both parties right now. I think it's going to be a barn burner of a 5-week period. I think people are settling on who can, on the Democratic side, on who can actually get what they're proposing done. And I think Hillary has the edge there.
And so you've been talking to voters today. What are they hoping to hear from her then? What are some of these undecided voters that you're talking about? What do they really want out of the next president or the Democratic nominee?
Yeah, I think it's on both sides, and in every New Hampshire primary, people want to take the measure of the candidate. They want to see who they really are. And forums like this give people a chance to see if she's what her critics say about her, or if she's the real deal. I obviously know her well, and I know she's the real deal. People are here to find out for themselves.
All right, well, Terry Shoemaker, thank you very much. And we are going to go ahead and meet some of those voters that Terry was just talking about. Thanks a lot.
Great.
So let me take you behind the scenes here. In fact, if you look right behind me, they've already started filling up the rafters here. These are all Hillary Clinton supporters. And if I turn the camera around, you can actually see the press corps. My camera will allow me here. The press corps hard at work there as they build up for getting ready for this event that Hillary is traveling through the snow and the sleet to be at. In fact, later today, she's got a town hall up in the northern part of New Hampshire where the weather is even worse right now. Everyone's starting to speculate, will that trip actually happen as planned? Her campaign insists that she will be driving through the icy conditions to continue as she meets the residents of northern New Hampshire near the Canadian border. Now, look right over my shoulder here, out this window, you can actually see supporters still waiting around the block, lined up around the block, as they are freezing themselves as they try to get in here. It seems like we're at a standing room only capacity at this point. Portsmouth is a very, and she's hoping that that continues into the new year, because this is when it starts to really matter. So I want to, in fact, you can look right out here, and some more people waiting to get into the event right now. It is still snowing. It is still cold. I was out there earlier. Fingers have started turning red. Ears have started turning numb. And let's make our way down the aisles here as we go through the church that Hillary is about to speak in right now. So let's see if we can talk to some supporters right now. That's cool. Hey guys. Hey, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
So, I was wondering if I could talk to you for just a couple seconds. What's your name?
My name is Joel Miranda.
Joel, and what brought you out here today?
So I'm trying to decide who I want to support. I'm deciding between Hillary and Bernie. And I figured the best way to figure this out is to try and get some of the energy from them, one of them in person. I'd love to go to a Bernie rally as well. I'm trying to get impassioned and energized and motivated here, so hopefully I get some of that at this rally.
And so, yeah, what's the decision that's going through your mind then when you talk about Bernie Sanders versus Hillary Clinton? What do you see in them both, and what are you hoping to see today?
So one really speaks to my idealistic side, right?
And who's that?
That's Bernie Sanders, and then the other speaks to my more practical side, right? And I think about, do I want to cast a vote for someone who lines up more with my ideals, but might face more opposition as the president, and might have a harder time getting things done, or someone who's a little bit more practical, and might be able to get us some smaller wins, but get us closer to that ideal. So I'm still trying to decide. I'm not sure.
All right. Well,
which way I'm going.
Thank you so much, Joel. And right behind us, you see some people who have been waiting in the snow so far. How long were you guys waiting out in the cold, by the way, you guys?
I think it's just creative across the
a little camera shy right now, but that's all right. People tell me they've been waiting, some for half an hour, some for more than an hour. Some people said they're a supporter, a volunteer I talked to outside, said she was here at 9:30 in the morning holding a sign out in front of this church right now. I want to see who else we can talk to here. In fact, let's see if I can get my machinery working here. Hey, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Diana Ferrara.
And Diana, what brought you out here today? I see you're wearing an NEH or National Education Association.
Yes. I'm here to support Hillary because I believe she is an educator's best and most advocate for education and for teachers, knowing that she has an amazing record of helping and is so sensitive to our needs, and educators' needs, and for the children.
Now, where are you from?
From the city, actually outside of Poughkeepsie, New York. I teach for the city of Poughkeepsie.
You traveled a while then to be here.
Yeah, well, we're with friends this weekend, and when I heard she was going to be here, I was very excited. I had the opportunity to meet her once when she was a New York State Senator. She came to my school district, Poughkeepsie City School District, and was able to share her insights and help with a ribbon cutting for a new studio. So she's been around, and I think she's wonderful, and I hope she is sensitive to all the needs and struggles of teachers, because we're losing teachers and we need more.
Tell me about what it's like here in New Hampshire. I mean, I don't imagine a lot of candidates like Hillary Clinton are coming through Poughkeepsie, New York. This is sort of your one chance to really get to see these people in the campaign season.
Yeah.
Just 6 weeks out from the primary, it's crunch time for them and for voters like you.
Yes, we are very much aware that she is strong and steadfast in her commitments to the people of the United States, to educators, and to the needs of us as people.
So how exciting is it going to be to see her in person?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I think it's wonderful that she's coming around, and she's hands-on. She cares, and when she cares, she really, really does. And she's shown that over the years.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
So, any chance you're as a musician that we might be seeing you sing the national anthem?
I would love to sing. I would love to sing for her.
All right. Well,
anything. America the Beautiful, the national anthem, anything. I had the opportunity to sing with a big band for her husband in 1997 during his inauguration during a ball at the JFK Center.
Oh, so you were at
So I was, yes, I was there for the second one, and I was at President Obama's second inauguration at the Hispanic. So I love her, and I love them, and
There you go. A lot of Hillary Clinton roots. A lot of Hillary Clinton roots here. And, you know, it's interesting with Bill Clinton. The Clintons this week have been in a feud with none other than Donald Trump. As Donald Trump called Bill Clinton a sexist, said he was an abuser of women. We will see if Hillary Clinton addresses that today. She hasn't spoken in public about the feud with Donald Trump since he made those remarks just about 24, 48 hours ago. So we'll see what happens there. I want to see if we can talk to anyone else. Let's see if we can go to the front row here and see if... Excuse me, can I ask you, how long were you waiting in line earlier today?
Oh, I was, you know, about 15 minutes or something like that, but we got here really early.
So what time were you here to get here really early?
We got here at 10:30.
Okay, so 10:30, it's almost 1 p.m. now.
Yeah.
So you've been sitting in the pews and freezing your butt off for a little while to see.
Yeah, luckily with so many people here, it's warming us up. You know, more people we crowd in, the warmer it gets here.
So are you a big Hillary Clinton supporter then? What made you come out here this early?
Oh, I totally love Hillary. We met Hillary before Bill Clinton ran for president 20 years ago, and we figured that my wife was chairman of the school board here, and she came to talk about education, and she was one of the most knowledgeable people about education that we'd ever met. And we figured anybody married to Hillary would probably make a good president, so we voted for Bill.
So it was really Hillary Clinton that inspired you to jump on board with the Clintons at all?
It's totally true, yeah. Noel met Hillary, and we decided that Bill must, you know, be a decent guy, and that's how it, you know, and who knew that 20 years later she'd be running. So
now it turns out Bill Clinton is actually going to be stumping for Hillary Clinton in just a couple weeks' time. She called him her secret weapon that she is going to unleash. Would you be looking forward, as a New Hampshireite, looking forward to seeing Bill Clinton back on the trail?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he is the, you know, absolute ultimate politician, and you know, he's probably a better campaigner than Hillary. But it's just I know everybody jokes about, you know, it's when they're together that it's pretty hard to, you know, to outshine Bill, and you know, it's hard to outshine the sun. That's what people talk about. So I think they're keeping him at bay until people, you know, really get to know Hillary.
Well, that's right. Well, yeah, there is no more famous retail politician, perhaps, in the game than Bill Clinton. Famously came to the Red Arrow Diner in Manchester, New Hampshire, probably the most famous diner in the entire state for politicians they're visiting. And as legend would have it, he actually went back into the kitchen because he wanted to be the cook. So you couldn't kick the guy out. So right now, people are, the speaking program is about to begin. As you see, prelude begin, and people here getting fired up to see Hillary Clinton get on stage, as well as the people that are going to introduce her to the crowd. So we are going to let this happen. We are streaming this live here on abcnews.com, so stick around. We will have much more from Portsmouth, New Hampshire, right here.